actually sounds excellent.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Getting plenty, number 20.
Bingo.
G'day, Sonny.
Good morning, how are you today, sir?
I would like a tea.
A tea? What type of tea would you like? Black tea, chamomile tea, and green tea.
Tea.
Tea? Sure.
With milk.
With milk?
Good on you, mate. How much is that?
That will be $5.30, please.
530. I had a good day at bingo.
Thank you.
Ah. What's where you going?
Where are the YouTubers?
Can I get a venti half calf, triple shot, caramel mocha soy, no foam, extra whip, extra hot upside down caramel drizzle with 7 pumps of caramel syrup, 7 pumps of mocha syrup, double blended frappuccino, please?
Sure thing. Coming right up.
Toyota.
Something is wrong with the turbo. No turbo. Instant power. Fascinating. Jesus Christ! Oh my goodness! Oh sweet! Oh my! Oh, it's coming out. I'm having an issue with the Camry.
Sorry, what? Our Camry? Did you take it again without asking?
Well, yes. It's the turbo appears to not be functioning.
Your brain's not functioning, mate, and we asked you to please stop stealing our cars and shitting on the lawn.
Look, I'm going to bring it down and you're going to fix it, okay?
There's nothing actually wrong with it. Please stop calling us.
I'm bringing it down, you're going to fix it. I've got an appointment at the Dragway.
Hey, Marty, that old guy's coming down again. All right, I'll deal with it.
I'll be there in 5 minutes. There is something seriously wrong with my Camry.
Camry? That's a Crown.
It is a Camry.
It's not a Camry. Where'd you get it?
I was at the cafe.
The cafe?
And I came back and I got in and the turbo's broken. It's driving the wrong wheels and it's very comfortable.
Did you steal someone's car?
I'm going to leave it with you, Sonny Jim. That's your problem.
Leave it?
You make it as good as a Camry. I want my Camry back.
But
you fix it.
Welcome to another episode of Mighty Car Mods. What have you done, Martin?
I've gone... I want to say deep, but I can't say that. What can I say?
No, you can say deep. We're still rolling.
Can I
Martin's
say
gone
deep?
Yeah, you can.
I've gone deep into the Toyota's people.
What does that mean? I thought it meant like when you, you know, sometimes when you are playing golf,
yeah,
and you hit it all the way. Because I remember, and
deep,
then like,
yeah.
and you're saying to the person who works there, like, how far did you go? And he's like, I got to go deep, as in
I
all
thought
the
it
way
was
to
in
the back of the
tennis when you
field.
hit it like deep into the baseline.
Oh, okay.
Like it's a deep ball shot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I also wasn't sure if it meant, you know, I can't remember what it's called, but that move where you get... I thought that's like, I don't know if that's actually a thing. Anyway, Martin,
that's guaranteed to happen if you own a Crown. That's right, people. We've finally got our hands on a Crown in a very, very strange way. But as you can see, our gold Toyota is actually one of my favourite cars
we have
that
to
we've
shoot this
ever
again.
done. Oh, no, we're going for it, man. We're just beeping that thing you said.
Okay.
Oh, we're already in trouble.
No,
we basically have been so into the Toyotas since the Camry, which is one of the best cars
This
we've
is
ever
not
built in our whole
professional.
life.
We should do it again. It's not professional.
So this is a Crown Majesta. It is gold. We got it from overseas. It was cheap.
All
How
right,
cheap?
let's show you some features of the car.
Chances are, if you were a VIP rolling around Tokyo in 2011, your driver was picking you up in one of these, a Toyota Crown. But it's no ordinary Crown. This one is made for a king because it is a Majesta. It is a full-size luxury sedan and shares a lot of its underpinnings with various Lexus cars. This is the 5th generation Majesta made since the early 90s, and Toyota threw the entire book of electronic gadgets at it. There are various trim levels, ours being one of the top of the line with the most luxurious rear seating setup.
Wait till you see what's under here, you mad legends. Look at that!
It's a big plastic cover, but it's what it says on the plastic cover and what is underneath the plastic cover that makes this pretty special. It's got a 4.8 litre V8 with Toyotas, like it's reasonably modern. It's got the direct injection stuff going on. It's got an 8-speed automatic gearbox. It's actually a really good one as well. And these things drive amazingly well. Like, look at that. For the money, I can't even believe how good that is.
But people, do you know where that engine is sending its power? See here? Meow. Do you know where it's going? To there.
To the back.
Now, what would a car like this cost? 4.8 litre, V8, JDM, rear-wheel drive. Tell them the price.
3,750 Australian dollars in Japan. That's what it was paid at the auction to own this.
Did you say $3,700?
$3,700.
Yeah. What is 3,700 Australian dollars as US dollars?
That would be $2,455 US dollars and 5 cents.
$2,500 US for a V8 rear-wheel drive, 8-speed automatic car that's less than 15 years old and has more features than just about any car I've ever seen in my life, which we are going to show you, which will blow your butthole into so many different dimensions that you will be in the multiverse. Your middle name will be Multiverse Butthole.
Zuckerberg. You know what? This is, and we're just going to say it, the best value JDM car
Absolutely.
you can buy.
Yep.
Hands down. Name me a better one. Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Yep, too expensive.
Wrong.
Front-wheel drive.
Wrong.
Small, too
Wrong.
small. Yep, junk.
Wrong.
Actually, that's kind of cool, but still expensive.
We're not actually saying anything, though.
No,
It's
but
what
they
we're
are.
imagining.
No,
That's what they're thinking.
They're saying.
Wrong. Anyway, inside this car, you're about to see things you didn't know could exist.
Why was it cheap, though? I know that's the question. That's the next question. Why was it so cheap?
Champagne showers.
The colour.
Yep.
That's it. It's just the colour. Same as the gold Camry we had was kind of cheap, but that was more expensive than this car. Actually, that was ugly gold. This is not exactly the same colour, but close. The colour makes it cheap.
Martin, what's the difference between your Apple Watch and this car? Nothing. They're both crowns. Got crowns.
Oh, yeah, this is also, be careful calling something like this a Majesta. You have to call it a crown. Crown people, as you will learn, are very odd.
You know what? I mentioned these recently on my Corolla build. I was doing a Corolla, and I mentioned that the people that own crowns are special.
They are.
The most special of all was my late grandfather. He had a Toyota Crown, a mid-80s one.
A burgundy
From
one?
the back seats, you could control the stereo and the air conditioning.
In the 80s.
I felt really bad because he used to be listening to a song, and then in the back I would like press a little button and change it. And as a really little kid, I thought I was really cheeky.
What a little shit, man.
And he was like, "What's wrong with the radio?" And then I found out later on that he'd actually taken it back to Toyota, like older gentlemen do, and said, "I think there's something wrong with it." And I felt so bad. And then of course I went, "Oh, that was just me being a dickhead. I'm so sorry." Anyway, I actually soft spots. I've got a crown for them.
You've got a crown for the soft spot. You've got
Do you know
something
what
to
it means to crown? That's when the baby's head is coming out.
Oh, I thought it was when you
eat
lots of kebabs and then
as
it's
what
the
All
kebabs
right.
crowning. Is that what it is?
No, what is going on? Everyone, come and have a look inside.
Notice that this is one of the few cars that, to show off just how awesome it is, you don't open the front door. All the action in this car, like many of his Nissans, is in the back. Like, check this out.
Now, this car is basically designed for carrying around CEOs and VIPs, so I just want to give you a little taste of what that experience is like back here. Now, of course, being a kind of a limousine situation, there may not be somebody in that seat in front of you, so you can move that forward. Now, there's buttons here, which means the driver can access it, or from back here, you have access for those controls as well. So once you move that forward, you might say, hey, I'd like to get my legs up. So over here on this space station control panel, just underneath the heated and cooled seat control, now this is going up for my legs. Amazing. I can put my headrest up a little bit like that. And then let's just go back. Look at that. We're just VIPing now, people. You're just sitting here. We're comfortable. Let's have a little look at some of the features here. Now, over here, you've got a couple of drink holders, but here, this is a modular station of different features that you can use for who knows what. So the first one, we can lift this up. You've got a little panel down here that I gather is for all of your cash. Over here, you can press this in, and you've got this panel here that I guess is made for activities. And then underneath this, you can lift that one there up, and down here, you've got power, you've got cigarette lighter adapter, and you've got controls for plugging in audio. But people, we're only just beginning to get to the exciting stuff, because back here, you've got a little button here. This is where things start getting exciting. We press that. Inside there, you've got a little hidey hole. But what happens when you grab this latch? Have a little look at this. As I put my finger under here and pull this open, that is a fridge, people. So that's where you keep your mad little drinks or your beers or your 100 lemons or whatever it is that you're drinking. So that goes in there. Then, when you want to get out again, as I go to open the door, what happens is this is resetting so there's room to get out. And being a limousine situation, instead of the door just opening to here or here, look how wide it goes. And when you get in the car and they close it, it's got a soft close because you don't want all of those crazy noises when you're busy doing meetings. So all you need to do is pull this closed, let it click once, and then look at this. It'll just go, and it's closed itself. Can you believe that you get this much car for about $3,500? But this is only just the beginning, people. Check out these amazing features.
Now, the only thing that can make owning a Crown a little bit disappointing is being the driver, because actually all the action, as you saw, is in the back seat. That's what these are made for. But considering what the point of the car is, which is to be like VIP transport, it's actually really nice up here. You've got a really, really comfortable seat. You also have the air-cooled seat, which is one of my favourite features on a car, especially a car that's this old. You might see it today on cars that come out new, luxury ones. But this is like 2008 or 9 or something. You've also got heating as well, so you can choose. You've got eco mode, sport, snow. You can change the height. Have we mentioned yet that this thing has factory airbags, which is freaking amazing? It's why the ride is so comfortable. You've also got a shade control up here at the back where you can change the shade on the back window. It also activates when you put it in reverse, it automatically drops. That's so the VIP in the back doesn't get sunburn on the back of their head and get too overheated. Engine start stop button as well. You've got a CD player that's hidden under here. You've got auxiliaries. Now, one thing that's not great in these is that this entire setup is all entirely in Japanese and completely useless. Radio doesn't work. You can probably get a CD to work, but not much else. They also come with TVs. The other thing on this specific model, which is one of the only things that goes wrong with them, is that these fake wood panel trim stuff does flake off. But there are people in the aftermarket world who are making replacements for that. You can also wrap them and paint them and fix them and whatever else. But as long as you're happy with that, some of the other features you've got, when you do hit start, steering wheel automatically retracts and then extends itself back to your seating position. You've got all your seat controls here as well, lumbar support, front, back, completely electronic. Then you can fold the mirrors in and do all the normal Japanese stuff. You can also move the seat from up here to fold it back forward again for whatever reason if you need to. So you do have some control over the person in the back, even though they are generally calling the shots. Screen comes up here to clock, all the usual stuff, hidey holes, drink holders, and a massive storage container in here as well. So inside, not a bad place to be. What's it like to drive? Well, we'll show you, but the only thing missing is a traditional handbrake. You've got one of these like pull handbrake things like that to disengage it and foot to turn it on. Then you've got just brake, normal auto setup, and a really, really nice 8-speed automatic gearbox. So before we jump in our freshly imported car, we are going to sort out our insurance. All our cars are covered with Shannon's insurance. They have a lot of staff there who are very knowledgeable with the kind of cars that we are into, which is great. It helps you kind of work with them to sort out an agreed value, because obviously, depending how rare it is, depending what modifications it has, depending on the condition, that is going to change the value of the car. So going to organise a comprehensive insurance, probably like moderate usage, a couple of times a month, get our comprehensive and get on the road.
All right, people, it's time to take this majestic vehicle for a drive to see exactly what it is that we've got. You are coming with us. We're going to go get a kebab, and I'm going to rock, paper, scissors, Martin for who gets to sit in the back.
In the back? Don't you want to drive it?
No, I want to sit in the back. Dude, this is limousine.
Oh, okay.
I want you to be my chauffeur. You know what I mean?
All right.
Okay, ready? Scissors, paper, rock. Scissors, paper, rock. Oh. Yeah! Nice. Let's get it.
Are you coming? What are you doing?
I'm waiting for you to open the door.
I'm not your...
Yeah, you are. Come on, man. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, you weren't in yet. Sorry, you better get in.
I'll leave you a bad review. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that silly stuff. Sir, to the kebab shop.
Sure, I'll just use the... Look at that.
I'm not your... It is supremely comfortable back here, Martin.
Is it? I think you should probably refer to me as driver. That is respectful because I am technically the driver and I am chauffeuring you.
Is that not a bit like dehumanising though, just referring to you as your job?
Yeah, that's a bit dehumanising. Martin, the driver.
Excuse me, sex shop worker, where is your video collection?
On the internet.
Yes.
That industry got well and truly disrupted, didn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of disrupted industry, chauffeuring is still a thing, but there's a lot of that sort of Uber stuff going on, isn't there? But a lot of people with these sort of cars, don't they run like the premium, you know?
I don't know, but I'm going to move that forward a little bit because I'm ready to get comfortable. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up, look at that. I'm going to lift up my little leg thing, going in here like this. And then I'm about to feel the roar of V8 power, Martin.
We're in Sydney traffic, which means it's not that usable. It is smooth though.
It's so
how quiet
comfortable.
And how smooth is this? But I fully agree with people that talk about Crowns when they say the punish of a Crown is that you don't get to experience it because you're driving it. But actually you're experiencing the best of the Crown right there, aren't you?
Yes.
I get the V8 under my accelerator pedal, which is excellent.
Yep.
Which I'll demonstrate now.
Oh man, it's quick.
Yeah, it's fast. 4.6 litre, right? Like, that's not nothing.
It's actually fast.
Yeah.
Did we say before 4.8 litre or 4.6 litre?
I don't know. It's a 4.6, apparently.
Is it? We might have said it wrong before, mate.
1URFSE, I think, is the actual engine code, but it's like, it's actually pretty modern. And it is like 1UZ and 3UZs. It's like the next generation of that.
Yeah.
But it is supremely smooth. It's in eco mode, so it's like sits at 1500 RPM and just sort of sits there on the highway. This is precisely what this car is made to do.
Can you believe that this costs less than the average price of a Corolla from the same era?
It does.
Can you believe it? And look what you get.
You get so much car, man. This is the whole thing with imports, right? Like, if you're prepared to pay the price to get it here and a bit of tax and whatever, you can have this or a Corolla.
There's speakers in the back of your seat on either side, like here and here.
Yeah, it's cool, eh?
Would you like a little icy cold tipple, mutton?
Do you mean out of our built-in fridge?
Yes, because we've got a couple little treaties here in the built-in fridge, mutton.
So good. Do Camrys have built-in fridges? I don't think so.
Look what we got. 1,000 lemons.
Yes.
Full JDM off the shelf Arigato taxi.
Living the dream.
There you go, mutton. I'm going to give you a Nande Sante. What do you call it in Japan?
Oh, that's good, eh?
No, I remember once when I was in Japan when I was really young and someone was saying Nande Nande. I think it means drink.
Don't you say Kampai?
Oh, Kampai, that's what you say. Cheers, mutton. And cheers to you, everybody, at home. 1,000 lemons, let's hit it.
I don't know how you do it. It's so fizzy. I can't scull it, man. What? Oh, Jesus.
Well, I'm enjoying myself very much. We haven't even told everyone where we're going.
We have not.
We're heading west. We're heading west out of Sydney towards the Blue Mountains. But before you get to the Blue Mountains, people, there's something there. An institution. And we're going to pay it a little visit today because we want to see if this car is capable of doing something else. We know it's comfortable. We know it's cheap. We know it's V8. We know it is supremely equipped with technological advancements.
Yep.
But there is one more thing that we need to check. Can it skid? Driver, bravo.
Thank you.
That was an exceptional skid.
V8 power, my friend.
Is the customer allowed to have a skid?
Absolutely not. Company policy says no driving, absolutely no skids.
Company policy?
Yes.
What does company policy say about cash?
$400 and you got yourself a deal.
Take that and get out.
Yeah, dude, yeah, dude. Oh, limo.
I'll get there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. This is sick. Best $400 I've ever spent. Yoo-hoo-hoo.
Is that enough money, mate? You happy with that amount of cash?
150, 160, 210, 220, 240. Yeah, that'll do.
Toyota Crown Majesta, what an absolute whip.
A weapon, a V8 JDM, classy, flashy, excellent limousine.
Not only does it do excellent skids, this is a car that you can buy from Japan for under $4,000. What else can you get for that money? What can you get? Nothing.
There's other Toyotas, but I don't know if they're as good as this.
They're not as cool as this. And people, we've got a couple of spicy little umami mods that are on the way for this that we think will just make it the edamame of the bean world.
But you don't need heaps. You don't need to go over the top on a car like this. There's a few tasty things that we've got in mind to make this thing absolutely perfect.
A little MSG, Martin.
Absolutely.
Natural MSG. You know, seaweed's got natural MSG in
we
it.
got crushed up fish.
Little extra flavour.
Yeah, you must.
It's like the little fish flake things on the top of soups, and you put them on okonomiyaki.
The fish they make that from is the ones that eat the stuff off your feet. So you are eating your feet when you get that nice flavour.
Is that true?
I don't know, I made it up.
Martin, I didn't know that. Now, you might be looking and going, look, it looks like the end of the video, but there's still a little bit of stuff going on. This video didn't really exactly go to plan.
No.
And we don't usually show you guys this stuff,
It
but
often
we
happens.
thought we wanted to keep the narrative direct.
What's he talking about?
No, we wanted to keep the story tight.
Right.
But what actually happened is not exactly what you saw. And so we decided to show you what actually happened while making this video. Enjoy.
Flat. Think she needs a new battery.
What's going on, man? This kebab's not going to eat itself.
Just jump starting, dude. Relax.
I'm relaxed, but where's my driver?
Just chill out, dude. Just needs a little. Come on. Here we go. Go. Go.
Where's my kebab, dude?
Hang on.
I'm going to get a new driver, dude. I'm
Why?
not happy with this service at all. Your car's broken.
It's fine.
You got to sit on the seat. It knows that you're not sitting on it, dude. It knows that. Just sit down.
Toyota reliability, man.
I've got to do all the work around here. Now press the button, the thing will start. You
Go.
ready? Just wait. Now press it. No, dude, you don't know what's going on, dude. You got to turn that. I'm going to leave a complaint, really, to your boss. So hungry for a kebab and nothing's happening, people. Just sitting here.
It's pissed. The alarm thing's pissed off.
Dude, you have to close your door. It can't.
Oh, no, hang on. It's doing all this crap. Wait.
Tell them we're not coming. Good skids today, people. Good kebabs. Broken. Car's broken.
Devo. So keen for a kebab and a skid.
We have no idea what's wrong with it.
Oh, we got a pretty good idea. It's the starter motor. And they're completely buried because it's a V8 and they put it like in there. So you can't even get to it to test it. It's kind of like when they stop working, you just got to rip them out. That cheeky. So that starter motor is what got in the way of us doing skids straight away. So with the starter motor, you obviously have your negative and your positive. The negative is earth to the engine block, which goes up to your battery to complete the circuit normally. So assume that's now your earth to your engine block and your battery. This is your power. This would normally be switched. So when you do that, you should hear some whizzing. It should be turning around. And that little thing in there is what engages the motor to actually move out. So move that cog out, which grabs onto your flywheel. So in our case, pretty sure the starter's totally dead. It's just doing nothing. You put it on there, it should be whizzing. You can see it's sparking, which means there's like something going on, but I have a feeling this is completely seized. You can rebuild them, like rebuilding them is actually a thing. But again, these days, these parts are pretty cheap. And this is a Lexus part.
Yeah.
So,
well, that one there's going to go in the bin. We already ordered another one, and so put that in, and then we'll be back to our skids.
Hopefully.
So I know this is coming at a weird time of the video because I just got in the back of the car and then we drove off and did skids. But for anyone that stayed on, now you're getting the little behind the scenes of what happened in between me sitting in the back and the skids.
Moment of truth. Oh, the chair's moving.
Foot on the brake.
We need foot on the brake. Here we go. Green light. Sick! It worked. In before comments of, you should always show us all the stuff that goes wrong all the time. It'd be a 16-hour video going wrong.
Not that much stuff usually goes wrong.
Right.
You do normally get to see it, but in the reveal of a car when we're trying to tell you how awesome it is, showing you that it's broken was not the plan. But we also thought it was important to show you that it was broken. So there you go, it was broken. Here's the other thing. For those, let's do it,
No,
Martin.
do it, tell them.
For those that hung around for this long in the video, we don't have all the details yet, but we are going to be giving...
you're going to tell them that thing. Yeah, no, do it.
Are we?
Yeah, no,
Shouldn't
do it.
we?
Because if they hang for this long, they deserve to know first.
They deserve to know.
Absolutely.
We are, look, we don't have all the details yet, but we are giving one of you and a friend the chance to have a full JDM VIP experience in Sydney with us.
With us. In this.
You will be flown in from capital cities around Australia. We'll be picking you up. We'll be being your chauffeurs. You'll be doing a tour of the Mighty Car Mods head office. You'll be coming to Super Garage. You'll be appearing in a video. You'll have a film crew with you. We'll be taking you out for Japanese.
We might even chuck some kebabs in there if you're feeling extra hungry.
And
the best ones.
You're going to get to choose some Mighty Car Mods cars to drive. I mean, there's more information on that coming soon. It's going to be epic. You hung around for this long, you deserve to know. You'll see more about it on the social medias.
We might give you a sneaky thing to click for a bit more info, and you heard it here first. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for watching. That's the Crown Majesta, and excellent. I'm so happy with this car, but for the money as well. Imagine if you paid 20 grand for it and it did that. You'd be like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
No.
You paid like 4 grand and then some import fees, and here it is.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's incredible. See you, everyone.
Oh, I'm going in the back.
Okay.